Hello and welcome to Secrets of the Mind of a Man, where we talk about how men think when it comes to dating, relationships, and love. And so I'd love for you guys to hit that subscribe button and then hit the thumbs up, hit that like button, and so it will let the world know that we're doing something over here and making some things happen. So I'm glad that you guys are here. Look, today I want to talk to you about him being good on paper, but is he good in real life? So this came to me as a result of a conversation I had with a young lady. She talked about being married for a few years, and she talked about spending time with her husband. Like, this guy was the ideal guy on paper. I mean, he had education. He was handsome. He was a good church-going brother. He had his career together. Like, he had all the pieces together that made it seem as if he would be the ideal man for her. Okay, but something happened. Something happened. They actually got married and got going, and in a few short years, they discovered that they weren't a good fit for each other. Like, on paper, and I know her, on paper, she looked good to him, I'm sure. You know, she's an attractive woman. She's a career-driven woman. She was a woman active in her church and her ministry. She was a woman who he seemed like he could build something with as a teammate, right? But when people have different minds, when people have different perspectives on what direction they should be going in, it can be very difficult to build something with a person that doesn't have a builder's mind. All right? And so maybe there's somebody out there, maybe you have been dealing with a guy and a person that may look good on paper, or you're in the phase in your life where you're considering openly dating and looking for somebody who's going to be a good long-term partner. There's a couple things that you need to look at when you're looking at a person who seems good on paper, seems like, you're a dream come true guy, but you really don't know a person until you've really gotten into their lives. But there's some signs. A couple signs that I'm going to drop on you today, that something for you to consider before you jump down the aisle and you're ready to make this person your long-term life partner who may not be a good fit for you. All right? So let's talk about it. All right, number one, I'm going the other way this time. Number one, examine his past and his past actions. Look, I don't believe that a person cannot change. I believe that everybody can change, right? But I believe that there are clues to who a person is based on what they've already done. Look, if you got a person who's got all these dreams and plans and goals, and one day I'm going to move to Atlanta and I'm going to be a rapper, and we're going to be living good, and one day we're going to do this, and one day we're going to do that. But every day he's laying around, staying up all times of the night, not in the studio, not working on his craft, not making connections, not on the phone, not on the text, finding something else. He's just kind of hanging out, smoking, just throwing away his time. That person is not focused and is not going in the direction that he says he is. I heard Lisa Nichols one time say that make sure that the person that you're with, the tongue in their shoes and the tongue in their mouth are both going in the same direction. All right? So is he doing this thing that he says he wants to do? Is he becoming the person that he says he wants to become? Yes or no? Look, this isn't hard to define, right? If the person says he wants to do it, the question is he doing it? Yes or no? If he is working towards it, if he is putting forth an effort, if he is showing signs that he's going in that direction, guess what? That's who he truly is. If he's not, that's who he wishes he was. And you can't grow and go on wishes. So take that one right there. Make sure he is doing the thing that he said he's going to do. Number two, partnership. Are you a partner in what he's doing? Is he a partner in what you're doing? Now, I'm not saying that you have to be the engine and he's the car, and you guys have to work together in all things, right? Because you may have different interests and different things that turn you on and different things that you're passionate about, and that's okay. But when he needs you, are you a partner in the place that he needs you to be for support or for encouragement? Is he the partner that you need? Look, I'm telling you, you can't turn this stuff on after you get married. You can't become a partner if you've never been a partner. If the person isn't already working together with you to help you increase in some kind of way. I'm talking about whether it's a word, whether it's deed, whether it's money, whether it's connection, whether it's networking. A person who says they love you can do something to help you along. A person that you love, you can do something to help them to be more successful. Look, if you are not here to make your mate more successful, what are you here for? Why does he even need you as a partner? Why do you even need him as a partner if he's not going to be with you on the journey of life to make your life successful? So that's a question for you to ask yourself. Are we good partners right now? Which will show us whether we're going to be good partners in the future. Number 3, conflict. How do you handle conflict? How do you handle conflict? Look, I don't care who you are. If you have somebody you're working with, you guys are not going to agree all the time. Okay? Matter of fact, you don't even need to be with somebody who you agree with all the time. It's like, what's the point? You do need somebody who's going to challenge you, going to give you some feedback, somebody who can take care of some things when you're not around. But when it comes to kind of head to head, the thing you want, the thing that she wants, the thing that she wants, the thing that the guy wants, and you coming together, can you resolve conflict smoothly and easily? Does it always have to be his way? Does it always have to be your way? Can you resolve conflict? Look, the quality of a relationship can be measured by how a couple fights, right? And then how they make up. Okay? Is there always people bringing up past things and throwing, hurtful shots at each other and all of that sort of thing? I'm telling you, how a couple fights is going to be how they break up. All right? So if you can come together, hear each other's words, and feel each other's needs, you can make it. Look, Stephen Covey talked about beginning with the end in mind. Okay? Can you guys begin with the end in mind together? Are you going in the same direction, or is the destination the same? Can you agree to come together? Yes or no? And if you can't, it is not going to be a good relationship. Number 4, this is a good one. Can you love each other past your faults? Can you love him past his faults? Yes, he may have come up on the wrong side of the tracks, as they say. May have come up in the hood, may not have an education, may not have, some of the things that you might have. But can you love him anyway? Can you love him past his inability to even communicate? There are some men who can't communicate very well, very clearly. They can't really articulate what it is that they want. Can you love him past that? Can he love you past your faults and maybe the things that have gone on in your life and the problems and the situations and the conflicts and all the things that women deal with? Can he love you past your faults? I'm telling you, look, you may look good on paper, but when you're with a person, you start to really see who a person really is. Now, once you see who he is, can you love him past those areas that are not so good? That's how you know. Okay? All right, number 5, are you all in? Listen, there's nothing like a couple that is all in. Like all in on building each other, all in and on helping each other grow, all in on the success of the other. Look, if I'm concentrating on helping you be the best you can be, and you're concentrating on making me more successful than I was yesterday, there's no way we can lose. There's no way we can fall apart. There's no way that we can't be the successful couple that we would hope to be. Look, people look good on paper. People look like they can make it on paper. But sometimes people have reserves and they're not all in. Like, what is it gonna happen that's gonna cause us to go off the tracks? What is it? What's a deal breaker? Now, listen, I'm a person that I believe that you should have a deal breaker. Nothing wrong with having deal breakers, because you need to know how you should be treated and what you should expect in a relationship, right? But if you are not all in and you're looking for something and your eyes are, look, if you look for something, you're going to find something to complain about, something that you won't like about your mate. But are you all in? And you can tell if a person is all in because they're involved. They're actively involved in your life. So listen, you guys, these are some great tips for you to hold on to. They're 5 solid keys that will tell you whether you're going to be good together or you just good on paper. Show somebody this video. I would love for you guys to comment down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have some of these that might help somebody else. And look, let's do it. Let's connect more. Join the Patreon. We got more videos coming there as well. We want you guys to connect with us, get some merchandise. We got a lot of things going on. Click down below to see what we got going on. And for more videos, hit subscribe and then hit the bell so you don't miss anything. All right. You guys have a great day. Peace and love.